Hello guys, what is up? It is the Citrus Panda here today, and we are bringing you, well, I'm bringing you, I'm just saying we as a term in general, but that doesn't really matter. Click confirmed on Resistance. It was a pretty good game. I wasn't actually recording at the time. I was playing with a friend. His name is AZ Hutch, so yeah, he was pretty good. I don't know how well he actually ended up doing in this game, but I ended up doing pretty well, pretty good. And right off the bat, I get a pretty good kill streak, and then I'm like, I start dying. But overall, I think it was a pretty decent game, and we played for, I don't even know, probably about 2 hours. And I was not doing very good in a couple. I only did good in about 3 games, but we were doing a bunch of search and destroy, me and him. And so yeah, and he's actually a friend in real life, so it wasn't really hard to organize that. But if any of you guys want to actually play with me, my gamer tag is Citrus Panda, not the Citrus Panda, unfortunately. I should probably change it to that. But yeah, so my name's Citrus Panda. If you want to add me on PS3, I'll add anybody. Just leave in the description that you want to add me. And we can get together like a small team, maybe go own some people up. And anyways, so let's get into a topic today of dreams. So dreams in general are just kind of like weird things. I read somewhere, now I'm not actually completely 100% positive this information is true, but you have something like 7 dreams per night, but you just don't remember them because you usually, I mean, think of any dream that you've ever had. Think of towards the end. You can usually remember the end, sometimes the beginning, but you ever notice that the middle is all foggy and you know the basis of the dream, but then you just don't know anything else. Like, you're just like, okay, I was frolicking through a meadow with unicorns, and in the beginning, and then in the middle, something happened. Like, say that you were attacked by these terrorists that were, you know, shooting you with AK-47s and then try to suicide bomb you. And then, you know, you don't really remember that, but you kind of remember that, like, you know, you were attacking. You were being attacked, and then at the end you remember that you rode away on one of the unicorns. I'm not saying that this is a dream I ever had. Please don't judge me. But anyways, so like, just think about dreams as like a virtual reality. There we go, a virtual reality. I'm gonna be calling this video "Dreams of Virtual Reality." I mean, that's a good title for this video. Anyways. So, you can pretty much do anything in a dream, but sometimes you have, like, livid dreams that, like, you know, maybe you get killed or something like that, or you get hurt in some way. It almost feels like you are, like, in the dream. Like, it feels like it's realistic and it actually hurts, but I know that Drifter, which is, he does Call of Duty videos and stuff like that, he's done a series similar to this, but then, like, it's almost like sometimes you have, like, dreams within dreams. If you've seen the movie Inception, you know what I'm talking about. Like, say that, you know, you go from the unicorn dream to waking up in your bed, and then you wake up from your bed and everything looks normal. I mean, everything is normal, and then you wake up, maybe you go to school, you go to work, you go to whatever you're going to that you usually do in the morning, and then something horrible happens, like something that, you know, maybe you did something and then you're gonna get fired from work, or you're gonna get expelled from school, or you're gonna get this, that, or the other thing. And then you like worry so much, and then finally, like, you're just realize, well, you don't ever realize in the dream that it's actually just a dream. So yeah, I'm making a reference to a song. Then I realized it was only just a dream. Okay, I can't sing. Let's avoid that whole topic. Anyways, so, and then, you know, you might wake up from there and wake up in another dream. Like, I'm not saying that this is probably gonna happen to you a lot, but then you might wake up and then you're, you know, in another dream that's, you are, you know, riding a camel through the desert. You know, that's just a thing that popped into my head. Or you're, you know, in a war or something like that. And, you know, it's weird because that's happened to me, but reoccurring dreams are also kind of a weird thing. And I'm gonna explain some recurring dreams I've had, which are pretty disturbing, pretty weird. And most of these were when I was younger. Like, a lot of them, I guess, they were more of like nightmares when I was younger. And then, you know, now if I had them, I wouldn't really be that scared of them. But, you know, back then, and I mean, if you were I mean, everybody was young at one point, and if you had nightmares, you'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm scared." And then you'd like run into your parents' room and be like, "I just had a nightmare," and then they'd be like, "Okay," and then be like, "Oh God, you had a nightmare." Anyways, so a recurring dream I had was it was this one where my house, it wasn't my house actually, it was just some house, and it just so happened that this house was like under attack by a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which some of you might know in simpler terms is just a T-Rex. Basically what this dream based on was, it was, I don't know, I guess because I watched Jurassic Park, and it wasn't really a scary movie in any sort of you know, distant mind. I mean, I don't know what I just said. It doesn't make any sense at all. But you know, you should take away from the fact that Jurassic Park is not a freaking scary movie. It's like a pretty awesome movie, actually. They should make another Jurassic Park. Boom, that would be awesome. Anyways, enough of that. And so when you really think about it, you know, a Tyrannosaurus Rex would not just barge through the window and attack. Well, it did. It went straight through the wall, and then the rubble. Oh my God, I can't talk right now. The rubble. I would like hide behind this big piece of the wall, and then I behind it with this other guy I don't even know. I don't know why he was in the house. Maybe I was in his house. I'm not really sure why I would be there. Then it was my dad, my mom, and then one of my brothers was there. The other two were not present for some reason. Apparently they don't appear in fantasy dinosaur dreams. But aside from that, we're not going to go in any farther. Anyways, so then this T-Rex would start pulling people out and then eating them. And like I would just see like blood going everywhere. And this like freaked me out so much. But like when I woke up from the dream, I'm gonna finish the dream in a couple seconds, but when I woke up from the dream I wasn't really scared. But this is a reoccurring dream that I had. Although it wasn't really scary, it was still reoccurring, and it's really weird because each time it was exactly the same. Like it never differentiated from the last one. Like, you know, I would have this one, then I would have the same one, and then like it would never change. And then the T-Rex would just like run down the highway, and then as it was like running down the highway, we would all jump inside of a van and then just start like driving. And like for some odd reason my dad thought it was a good idea to chase the T-Rex down the highway, but that wasn't a horrible idea. Anyway, so we were chasing this T-Rex down the highway, and then it like turns and makes a sharp left as fast as like I don't even know what, and then it turns around and whips us with its tail, and then the van does like 80 barrel rolls into a river, and then we all end up dying. And that was like the end of that dream, and that dream was like really weird. I don't know why I was having that dream. Maybe I just don't like dinosaurs. I think dinosaurs are actually pretty cool. And other than that, that's pretty much all I have to talk about on that part of the dream. But I guess all dreams happen because something happens like before you go to sleep. Like if you know, apparently the Jurassic Park made me dream about this, but like every single month I would dream the same thing. And then sometimes it would be a little bit different, like before the dream started. Another dream I had actually with dinosaurs in it. It was with Stegosaurus. Yeah, Stegosaurus. Those things are freaky. They have like spines on their back. They're like a porcupine, but they're more like the size of a tank. Anyways, so like this thing was like we'd be just like driving. It was a really quick dream. It wasn't. I only had this one a couple of times, but it was a really quick dream. Like compared to all the other ones I've ever had, it would just run in front of the car, and then just stop, and then we would have to stop, and then the dream would just end, which is really weird. I don't know why I would be dreaming about that. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Adios.